to the A&A Show. My name is Alan.
Hello everyone, my name is Forjus. Alan is my son and I'm Alan's dad.
Uh, so, you know, today's topic is going to be electric cars versus gas cars. I hope you're really excited.
I am, yes, because
Yeah,
I have so many arguments and
I have so many. I have much more than the last video.
okay, maybe my arguments are a bit small, not that many arguments, but they are so heavy. I'm gonna win straight away.
No, I'm going
In
to
one
win
click.
straight away. I'm going to win. So how we decide? Rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins, gets. I don't want to win.
Gas.
So, gas.
So, okay, if look, if I have what I want to defend, you have different, let's go that way.
Yeah, fine. But maybe if we have sides on both of them.
Yeah, then we will decide.
Yeah, like that, because you don't really mind which one you get. So.
Okay, um, so, uh, okay, we'll start with you. Alan is defending or trying to prove that electric cars are the way to move forward, that they are the best, they are most advantage, have the most advantage and etc. So I'll try to prove opposite. So I think, Alan, you can start with your reasons why do you think electric cars are so much better.
Number one, as everybody says it's efficient. It's very efficient.
In which way?
Because you don't use fuel. Gas cars, they use fuel and it's, putting pollution into the earth.
But electricity, you're still using electricity, which is fuel. How
No.
do you produce electricity?
No, you have solar panels. What was it? Some dams produce.
Okay,
Electricity
let's say
with
green
water.
green energy. You say this is green energy. The green energy currently in the world is only 20%.
How
20%.
do you know? How do you know?
No, that's the statistics. That's the worldwide statistics. Is the green energy is being produced is 20% in the whole world.
Okay.
21.9, I think, to be precise.
21.9.
Yes.
No, but green energy, as I said, it's efficient. There's a lot of it already, They're expanding.
21.9%
They're
in the world.
They're expanding quickly.
Not that quickly
Yeah,
because
they
there
are.
are not enough resources
Yeah,
in that way.
There's plenty of resources. It's just you're
Okay,
thinking
plenty
about
resource,
it.
plenty sun, plenty wind, plenty water, but it's not done because the biggest guys, biggest players in the world, the politicians, the businessmen, they do not allow this to happen. Because otherwise, where you going to put all this oil and where these people going to go? The governments, they only survive,
Oil.
most of the countries even, they survive only on the oil.
Okay.
They're not going to do it, so you still need to think that there will be not enough electricity in the world to power everything, especially so many cars. How many cars in the world now? I think it's about trillion cars or whatever. Or
No, that's
maybe
too
not,
much.
not
A
trillion,
few
sorry,
billion.
300 million or something like that.
300 billion,
No,
maybe.
billion. Yeah, I think. Anyways,
100.
so can you imagine all those cars will convert into electric
Okay,
cars?
I'm not saying all of the cars should be electric. Of course, there are a few cars that are actually very bad. Very bad. They use a lot of fuel compared to an average car 2015, 2016. The 1980 cars, they're very bad.
Yes, I'm not saying that. However, if we are talking about new, because electric cars, they are new trend.
Okay.
Yeah, these are new cars. So we're talking about the gasoline cars, the same. We're talking about new. Absolutely, I agree. The old cars, they need to be dumped and forgotten. However,
Recycled.
new or recycled. But the new ones, they're not really putting so much pollution anymore in the air.
Yes, they are
They do,
actually.
but not that much as it used to be. Yeah. So okay, efficiency. You say that is, or well,
yes, it is.
cost effective.
Okay, in
They're
London.
not that expensive to run.
In London, I think it's by 2026 or 2025, they plan on only having electric cars enter this zone, central London, yeah? I think it's a smart move. It's also 2025, which gives them around 5 years to prepare for it, which I think is plenty of time for them.
Is the same Europe? Yes, Germany. I think they already not allowing in some city centers any of the gas cars.
Yeah, and they're succeeding.
However, it's fine. But now, okay, what are other, let's say, your reasons why do you think electric cars go forward?
Electric cars. I know you have a few bad things about it, like range and maybe how long it takes to charge.
No, we talk now about your.
Okay.
I'll take my turn.
Okay. You know Tesla, surely.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so Tesla, Elon Musk. He's pretty much the richest person. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And I'm talking, and
What has to do with the electric cars now?
Tesla electric cars.
So?
And actually, I think they have Netflix, so you can watch it whilst your car is charging. You can also charge at home, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And I think the new Tesla Cybertruck, I don't think it's out yet. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it has 500, 600 miles and one full battery, which is plenty.
I think 500 miles is better than it used to be.
No,
like 200 miles.
No.
But that's motorway miles. Motorway miles. It's not city miles. It's a motorway mile. Anyways, so anything else from yours?
Electric cars. Actually, not a lot, I think. But you go on
It's
with
valid.
your
No,
point.
it's valid. It's really valid. Okay, my point. First of all, why electric cars are no good at all. Okay, there are two reasons why. First of all, for the batteries, the batteries needs to be is the biggest chunk of this car is the battery. Is the most important thing because
It powers up the car.
Yes. So the batteries are made is lithium and cobalt. I don't know, is that correct English word? Cobalt.
You know what normal batteries like AAA or
No.
whatever.
Okay, cobalt. So is the metal is a mineral. Okay, which is you're getting from I believe from Libya or somewhere else. I can't remember now, or Kenya or somewhere there. So the cobalt is very very poisonous if it starts reacting, and you know. Galaxy or Apple, I think batteries before they were exploding,
not
or they still
No,
exploding time to time.
Galaxy S7 had the biggest problem. No, it was Samsung Galaxy. Galaxy is not a company.
No, I'm saying
phone series.
yeah, the phone, yes. So you know when they were exploding and
Yeah,
etc.
it was only Galaxy S7 that was
Yeah.
big on.
It's still
news.
Apple. They do sometimes. Some other phones sometimes they do. So the biggest danger with these batteries
Have you
is
seen a Tesla car explode for no reason?
not yet. Maybe I don't know. But maybe not yet. It's not is the battery because sometimes it doesn't need even to be heated to the right temperature. It just when the battery goes empty, maybe that's why Tesla maybe they know about this and probably they leave there is a reserve what you call reserve power in the battery which you cannot exhaust to zero. So that's why it might not have the problem. However, when the battery being cobalt mineral and lithium, when the battery drains completely down to the zero, it doesn't matter what temperature, it could get exploded, ignited or whatever. Yeah, it could burst into flames, and this is the most poisonous smoke from there. However, there is another thing. What is the worst? The worst. I'm talking. What is the really worst about these batteries? You know that I believe is 60% of people who get these minerals, they've been dug by hand. There are no machinery, okay? You know who does it? Children. So This is the worst part. And most of the businesses now they signing, that okay, they trying to get all these minerals from the fair trade or whatever you call, but still the biggest chunk of these minerals are coming from the countries where they using children to work with no pay, with no, it's like a slavery.
How do you know?
That is fact. That is fact.
Okay, let me counter your first point. So Tesla. I mean, I'm saying Tesla, but there's also lots of other companies like BMW. I think they're making electric cars, and I think one of my dream cars are electric. Maybe a Tesla Cybertruck is nice. So Tesla, I'm just using Tesla as an example because it's the biggest known electric car manufacturer out there probably, and they're not. I know you say it's poisonous or whatever, but somehow they probably produced it so it wouldn't go up into flames or burst into fire like it's a bomb, ticking bomb inside of the
Now,
car.
as I said, I just explained, when the battery goes to zero, completely flat, zero power in there, it can burst in flames with no reason. Absolutely, it's just by the reaction, whatever lithium and cobalt. And second thing, as I said, Tesla maybe they know that, and maybe they did a reserve power stays always remains in the battery. So that's why it might not burst into flames. However, these are the 2 points only regarding the batteries. Third point, um, as you said already, the distance, how long you can ride. Man, there is no chance. If I'm going somewhere and I'm in a hurry and I need to drive 300 miles, or okay, maybe 600 miles, or 700 miles, and I really need to drive or whatever. So I go there, I'm talking, I stopped somewhere, where is the petrol station, I go there, 3 minutes, is all done, I'm already on the road.
Okay.
If your batteries went down, you need to wait at least minimum 20 minutes. That's the minimum. 20 minutes.
It's usually
with
30.
a fast charge.
It's 30 minutes average. Average 30 minutes. You're not a electric car owner, and I know that from facts.
You know what?
No, but I know that from fact. I'm only a child. I can't buy an electric car now.
So what? Still, you still need to
Okay.
wait half an hour.
Okay.
In half an hour, I can do already what? About 60 miles. Okay, 50
maybe
miles,
less.
50 miles.
40 miles. And in Sweden, you know what they're doing? They're planning to make a lot of their motorways with underground, under the roads, electric car charging things. So as you drive, it charges, and so it basically stays at the same thing. Also, they're in UK. Let's say because UK is where we live, and I'll bring that up a few times. They have a lot of Tesla charging stations because
Yes.
they
Yeah.
produce electricity, and it's completely free.
And can you imagine? Okay, now there are plenty Tesla charging stations. However, imagine if suddenly you start by 2025. Do you think there will be enough charging stations for all the cars around? Can you imagine if you go to the petrol station and there is a queue? Now, even there is a. How long does it take to put the petrol in? 3-4 minutes. Okay, from the you parking, you put the nozzle in, you fill it up, you pay. Okay, 5 minutes. Can you imagine? And you have what? 10 pumps maybe. And sometimes there are queues on the motorways or somewhere else during peak times, especially. Can you imagine what's gonna happen in the same petrol station where you have maybe 10 charging stations, and this is it? How many cars will be staying on the road because they cannot charge anymore?
No.
How many cars will wait in that queue for at least 5-6 hours to get charged to get home?
You're kind of underestimating the future.
Okay, I'm not talking 100 years in front. I'm
No.
talking now. If 2025, if 2025, London already says that's it, only electric cars, no more gasoline. I really would like to see how they're gonna resolve. There is no chance. I can promise you. You will watch and you will see my face and you will say, "Okay, Daddy, you were right. That is disaster."
No.
I can promise you that. How are you gonna charge all of them?
Simple. Just like you build petrol stations, you build charging stations.
The petrol station is already there.
Charging stations.
So you remove all the petrol stations. You just put chargers. So how many cars can you fit in there?
I don't know.
Maybe 20 maximum. Okay. So imagine if all those 20 cars standing there for 20 minutes. What about others? Who needs to charge?
No, but it's not like all of them at once go 20 minutes. You know, some might
Have
finish
you-
in
have
3
you been in
minutes,
London? Have you been in
10
London?
minutes, 15 minutes, some in 30
Exactly,
minutes.
15 minutes, 20 minutes. Can
5
you imagine?
minutes, 3 minutes, maybe you just got there and someone just finished. You're lucky, I guess.
Yeah, but what? That's what I'm trying to explain.
There also
There is a
were...
petrol station, and petrol takes only a few minutes to fill up and pay. Yeah, only a few minutes. So how can you imagine, with the same petrol stations, the same amount of stationary, charges, how charging points, how many cars can be there? Hi, sorry, we had a bit of technical issue, so all is being fixed now, and we can continue our conversation.
Yep, so we were talking about how long fuel or gasoline cars take to refuel compared to electric cars, so
Yeah.
continue.
And as I said, it takes a couple minutes to refuel. And let's say, imagine if you're driving after work in London or any other big city, you're driving home and suddenly you run out of your petrol in a big traffic. If there is a petrol station, you go in, couple minutes, okay, bit of queue, you wait, you fill up, you're on the way home. If you have electric car, if everyone is taking at least 10 minutes to recharge to get home, and there is a queue, can you imagine? Or even better, if you're driving, if you're driving and suddenly your battery goes flat, you cannot bring in your canister electricity. No, but I can bring for my diesel or petrol, I can bring a canister, put it in, I'm going home, and you will stay what, for a month on the road.
Maybe they can make this thing, it's like a canister of fuel, but it's electricity and it's not in a canister. You know, that would be much more clever.
If they will make in another 20, 30 years or 10 years, whatever.
They can make it now.
No, what we are talking now, what it is already. So what currently, let's say benefit has petrol car versus electric one. And I am telling you, now refilling is much better, the speed is much better, the range is much better, the power is much better. Yeah, I think that's everything about the car you need. No?
Yeah, you got the refueling,
range
and
power.
refueling. You can have plenty of very powerful electric cars. Okay, also when you were talking about battery just goes flat, yeah? Maybe you could have, a special battery in the car, like
But you don't.
emergency battery.
But now there is none.
You can easily make one.
Well, that
and
will take you probably the same space as currently batteries in the car.
No, just an emergency battery. Maybe, that stores a bit of energy for you to get to a station to fill up your energy.
But if you're in traffic, heavy traffic,
turn the engine, turn off, turn the car off.
Or look for to be on a hill, no, and just go down. Anyways, so I think, currently at this point, I think still the...
No, electric cars at this point are already ahead of the...
No, it's still way to go. Definitely.
You're acting like it's the 70s, 1970s, 1980s. Like, they've never heard of an electric car. It's like, electric car? What? Wow, I guess it's pretty bad.
Huh?
You're acting like an electric car.
I said
the
electric car. Yeah, no, I said the electric car, they have good points, very good points. Well, one very good point is a green energy.
And there's other
Well done.
points.
Bravo! Nothing else.
No,
I
there's
don't
other
find
things.
any other preference of electric car over the diesel.
Green energy.
That is the only thing.
No, green energy might be maybe the only thing, but it's the biggest.
And still, it comes back to the
it's
cobalt,
still-
which I said they're using children to dig the mineral. So even that green energy is not very green.
It is green.
Well, it's green, but it's very dirty.
No, but being very green is a big factor in.
Absolutely, we're going forward. We all want to be green, and I agree 100%. The only thing is, currently, we are not there, and I think, my personal opinion, this is an opinion show, so this is what I think,
Yeah,
another 10-15 years to go.
Comment down your opinion on what you think right now.
Yeah, who is right? Who is wrong?
Me or Audrius?
Yeah, so thank you very much for watching our opinion show.
Subscribe, hit that bell
Bell
thingy,
thing.
click like, and
Leave your comments.
on what you think, who is right, who is wrong, in your opinion, and
And we'll see you next time. What is the next one?
fast food versus homemade food.
Okay, so we're gonna, this time we're gonna take it rock, paper, scissors,
Yeah.
and we'll see which one because I support a little bit of both. So there is no really one, I'm not one-sided.
Yeah.
Where with the cars I was.
Yeah, me too. I'm not one-sided with the vegetarian versus meat eating, and this one I'm not one-sided as well.
By the way, I'm going to do burgers now.
Oh, sorry,
And-
I am one-sided on this one.
Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see us next time. Bye.
Bye.